Hi, my name is Brian. I'd like to welcome you to Blastbeat Industries here. I want to introduce myself to the general public in the YouTube universe and let you know why I'm starting this channel here. Like I said, my name is Brian. I am from Blastbeat Industries. That is my home business, side business, e-business, whatever you want to call it. It's me taking my lifelong passion for collecting and started a couple years ago actually trying to get semi-professional, make a little money at it, and in that time had way more success than I thought I would. And I want to show you what I've been buying and selling, and stuff that's piquing my interest, but also share with you some of the things I've learned in 30 years of doing this. I am really, really big on condition. I'm probably going to share more stuff with storage and packing orders, that sort of thing, to maintaining the card. Because if you take a card, like let's look at Aaron Judge here from the New York Yankees, I got it in a little penny sleeve. It came right out of the pack. Condition is a one-way street. It can go from mint to damaged, but it can't go from damaged back to mint. So that's the serious side of this. The non-serious side is, again, just keeping it light, keeping it fun, sharing with you things that I think are interesting. So I think that the best way to get started here is the introduction to everything is just go through the basic 5 W's. So who, what, when, where, and why. Who? Me. I'm Brian. I'm with Blastbeat Industries, aka Blastbeat ATX. That's who. What? My eBay store. Blastbeat ATX on eBay. I don't do Etsy. I do not do Twitter sales. I don't do any of that off the grid, outside the system stuff. I am on eBay. Unless you want to leave a comment and convince me otherwise, that is where I do my sales. So who, what, when, now. The time is now, just like Hatebreed. So we're keeping it going. We're not looking at the past. We're trying to be smart about our present to make for a better future. How's that for getting new agey on you? So who, what, when, where? Austin, Texas. That is the central command station of the Blastbeat ATX empire. And that's what ATX means, Austin, Texas. Don't you love how the nickname ATX has more syllables than the name Austin? That never occurred to anyone? Anyway, so who, what, when, where, and why. Why is, I think most of the sellers on eBay in particular pretty much have the same crap. And what's going to separate me from the pack is explaining why and how I do this stuff. I guess we'll call that the 6th half W is how. How is a big part of this. So what are the areas of expertise? As you can see behind me, I like comic books. I'm a big record collector. I used to work in the music business. It can be a little lofty for what I did. It was a lot of death metal, hardcore, punk, that kind of stuff. Big into Hatebreed from Sweden. That's a big hit right there. By the way, I got a billion of these band shirts. Let's see how long it takes for me to go through all of them before I wear one twice. I guess part of that how is not the how, the what. We're all confused here, aren't we? So, oh yeah, the comics, the records, the big concern for this channel, my eBay page, for basically the fuel that drives the engine here, be the cards. Cards are definitely the first love, the big passion, the big money maker. And I don't know, I must have caught this wave at the right time. I turned 40 a couple years ago, and I got to the point where I'm not in music anymore. I went back to college. I got more of a homebody kind of life. I don't go out. If you're familiar with Austin, 6th Street's an ancient memory. So I need something I can do at home. And I can do this at home. And I am not the only one who feels that way. I swear to God, all my friends are doing this now. And it's anyone who was into it in the past, and we're going to discuss the past. I have vivid memories of the 80s and 90s and the overprinting, but we'll say that for another day. There's a genuine love of this stuff. It's not about the money. It's not about And again, no one's doing it for free, but it's also no one's paying their bills with this. It is a real job. So you do it because you love it. And I want to share some of that love. And oh, I did forget something here. If we can look through the stack here, but Bowman, Honors Football. I broke down an 88 tops traded, said I got a good deal on. I'm selling the singles. Here we go. Magic. I was a tournament player for years. One of those not fun. I'm trying to kick your what kind of players in net decking. If anyone heard that, it's trying to win. I'm not trying to come up with the most original thing in the world. Anyway, I know this game inside and out. I know more than just what sells and what doesn't sell. I know what's good for the game in the different formats. So I guess the last thing I want to do in this introduction here is explain what the name is. What on earth is a blast beat? Well, that goes back to our friends, Napalm Death. You've heard of Napalm Death from Birmingham, England. They're what's called grindcore. That is a type of punk rock where it's speed over everything, fast as humanly possible. So what Napalm Death did, and again, go to your streaming service of choice and pretty much look at any song by them, past, present, future, any song. The blast beat is where the musicians, like the drummer, are hitting everything as fast as they can all at once. The guitars are just going forward in the right hand, going as fast as they can all at once. Just that's a blast beat where everyone's going just pedal to the metal as fast as humanly possible. And it's how I feel about this. I see a lot of passivity and hippy dippy kumbaya stuff and a lot of that like hip hop swagger thing. I'm coming from a way different perspective here. I'm coming from the get it moving, get it, give yourself Dimebag and Pantera in concert, that kind of feeling. Like, there's not going to be a lot of standing around. We're going to get involved. We're going to make it happen. So look forward to taking this journey with you. Please leave a comment, subscribe. I will see you later.